You're listening to the Gag On This podcast.
I see you standing up and I want to knock you down.
I mean, you realize we could have postponed this.
Yeah.
It's just a podcast.
You hear that, Danny?
Whoa, what did Danny say?
Did she threaten you?
I mean, slightly. But, you know.
I just said don't beg to be on our podcast, then say you can't do it. Fuck you. It doesn't want to research.
As he's fucking dying over there.
Do we have him on the
like
funeral list? He's on our fantasy funeral list. He's on the win.
Fortunately, we had to pick celebrities. Josh.
Big oof. Big oof.
God damn. All right, on that note, this is the Gag On This podcast. Episode description. We'll have the show and guest social media. You have social media, right? Other than Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get into that.
I think I have them memorized, maybe.
You don't have your pitch all together?
Yeah, we're going to ask you later, so.
All right.
So we'll have the show and guest social media. Like what you hear, leave a review. Hate what you hear? I don't know. The Taliban's back in business. Go over there. Like and follow us on all social media. By the way, this is Gag On This. Recently labeled most desperate for clicks. Yes. Yes. We are awesome. Thank you, unnamed shitty wrestler. I am Big Nick. I am joined by nationally traveling comedian, the Italian stallion, Danny D.
What?
We got co-host of the Stand Up Dads podcast, my Portuguese lover, Rob.
Hello.
Host of the Iambic Poetry podcast, Off the Chains, vice president of Sacramento Poets Society. It is Sharon.
What's up?
And we are joined by the hilarious Josh motherfucking B.
Woohoo.
Woo!
Woo! As one be involved.
Intro.
Are those headphones?
Yeah. They're I wear them because I do a lot of like landscaping and stuff. So they're Bluetooth and they're like power headphones. So I can't even hear a vacuum cleaner over this.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't even hear my landlord just walk up on me just now. I just saw him out of the corner of my eye. I was like, who the fuck is this? I'm out front. I'm living in the ghetto at the moment. I'm just like, yeah, not a good look on a podcast.
We're in these streets.
I don't know that if our podcast made it on to World Star, that'd be pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, you're right. You want me to walk a block?
No, because then it'd turn into a snuff film, and I don't fucking need that. Plus, where would we post it? Live Leak is gone, so shit. No, nobody knows Live Leak. Apparently, that was too deep of a cut. Jesus.
I know what live links is.
Okay, God. All right.
Of course she does.
Whatever.
So, Josh, I have to. What were you gonna say?
Go on. Oh, I was just gonna say, I know Danny's fucking dirty-minded because she teaches me filthy shit all the time. You know, like if you're teaching me things,
Like what?
probably got to filter.
What have I taught you, Joshua?
What have you taught me? Oh shit, I forgot by now. But you were teaching me some sex positions one night while you were pretty drunk. That shit
I was
hilarious.
not.
I can see that.
Like, was she describing them or showing them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I wish she was showing them. I'm trying to lose my virginity.
Get it up so I can show you, God damn it.
What, flicking it doesn't work?
Oh, damn.
Let me flick it.
Nah, my tolerance is up now.
You guys and your fucking weird dicks. I don't know.
They're just dicks.
I
Yeah.
know.
All dicks
I
are
know.
weird,
Well, I know.
especially flaccid. They're kind of gross.
Yeah, some girl recently was trying to tell me that men need to learn how to say, how to send dick pics. I was like, is there really like a good angle to send a dick pic from?
Yeah.
You know?
There is.
I
Yeah.
thought the best way to send a dick pic is to not send a dick pic, but
Same.
what do I know?
Send it of someone else's dick.
What the hell are you looking up?
Oh shit! What the fuck just happened?
How to take a dick pic.
Oh, from Cosmopolitan magazine.
Oh, heck. No.
All right. So let's see. Here's what makes a dick pic desirable. Grooming. Okay.
You're fucked.
Grooming. Yeah. Pubes.
Yeah, you don't want to lose the tree in the forest.
Let's see.
The forest makes it look bigger. That's
Yeah,
what I
you
tell
want to be
people.
able to see the lower abs and see the whole pubic area.
The fuck are abs?
Well, they're under your kegs.
What about gunt? Is that sexy?
What the fuck is gun? No.
Yeah, what's got?
What's gunt?
That, like-
Well,
Yeah.
for you skinny fucks, gunt is that pooch right above your dick,
Oh, okay.
in between your dick and your stomach. It's gunt.
Yeah.
Has yours gotten bigger during COVID, Nick?
Yeah, it's like a fluffy pillow right now.
Oof.
Let's see. Add some humor into it. This chick said, "My boyfriend sent me a picture of his penis, literally in a hot dog
Bun.
bun." Huh.
No.
Let's.
one.
Did it?
Yeah. Ideally, you want to see the lower abs. No, fuck you.
Do they sell small buns? Or just cut it in half?
Yeah, this is all. Yeah, this isn't. There was one I remember. This chick said you want to do it at a certain angle because it looks bigger, and you also want to hold something next to it to give them perception.
Barbie hand?
Yeah.
Oh, this chick is into dick videos.
I'd rather have that than a picture.
I just love, if you've noticed point number 6, it said the best dick pic, or wait, no, 5. I'm wrong. It's 5 or 4. One of them was like, yeah, 5. The best dick pic isn't a dick pic at all, but instead is an almost dick pic.
Oh, it's like, yeah, you got to work for this dick. That's going to be a letdown.
Almost a lot of thing.
Not a lot of work.
Let's see, a flaccid dick pic. That was weird. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Once again, I prefer Doug.
I
I mean, none of you guys are sending dick pics anyways. Like,
No.
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 Yeah, Josh, just don't.
Like anyone's requesting.
Here's the angle.
Sometimes you don't even
16.
have to request them. Sometimes you just get them.
Oh, here we
I
go.
mean,
Yeah. I don't want it just from the top to see the head or from the bottom to see the balls. But if it's from the side and he's holding it like he's touching himself, that's kind of hot because you know he's thinking of you at that moment. No, he's not. It's a stock picture that he took once.
You think
that how
it's
you
just
do
a
it?
saved picture in his phone?
I mean, an intelligent person would do that. It's not like there's bad dick days, just
I
like
want
hair.
your dick with the date on it. I want you to write the date on your dick.
Hold it up
When you
next
send
to
me
a
that
newspaper.
picture. Yeah, hold it up next to a newspaper.
Let's
Oh,
see.
you gotta touch his dick.
Oh, I'm more interested in
bod.
seeing his ads or dad bod stomach, and maybe a little of the booty. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Background should be clean.
And tasteful. And tasteful. You're sending a dick pic. What is it tasteful about that?
Oh, here you go. Accurate representation is important. I don't care if you're 3 inches or 9. I bet you do. You
It said
fucking
something about if you had a
whore.
cock ring.
Huh?
It said something about if you had a cock ring. That same one you read?
Oh, be confident in your photo. If you have a cock ring, put that on too.
Why don't you just go to the girl's house and show her?
Googly eyes.
I think you'll do better there. You'll do better there.
Never send pictures of a soft dick. Yes.
Never.
Unless it's really that big when it's soft. Then
No.
that's no.
No. No.
Has anyone
What are you
ever
gonna
said
do?
I'm a shower, not a grower?
You're all growers, obviously.
I mean, yeah.
I
That's
mean, no guy's dick is just like soft, but then when it gets hard and it doesn't grow at all. You know, I mean, I would say out of us, I've probably seen the most dicks in here. But
Yeah.
no, you guys are all
Yes.
growers.
We hope.
No, I mean Lexington steel can't get hard because it's way too big.
Well, that's disgusting.
I mean, it's literally. I think it's 16 inches.
Jesus.
What do you
Yeah,
do
it's-
about that?
It is huge.
No.
It's frightened livestock.
That next old horse.
So, Josh, I do have some questions for you, and the first question is: so we had Dane Nichols on, and he thinks you're going to go down in the hardcore roast battle, buddy.
He hasn't listened to his own comedy. Kid's tripping.
Wow.
You think you can take him?
Oh yeah. I mean, this is what I told the guy who's throwing the entire thing. He was like, "What do you think's gonna happen, Josh?" And I'm really hoping for Dane's sake that he's just been fucking with me. But his roasts for the last month of me have all been consistently fucking terrible.
Have you guys gone up against each other already?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
It's coming up September 15th at the Punchline in Sacramento.
I like how he remembers that, but he can't remember his social media. And then
I had to download it again just for the roast.
And then you also do hold on, where's my notes? I got my notes because I researched you. You do an open mic at the Canyon Grill, correct?
Yes. We've been doing that. It's going pretty well. We had quite a big controversy recently.
That what?
Yeah, you were there for that.
I was.
Goddamn, that was a shit show.
I had a great time.
All out. I'm sure you did.
What the fuck? Is this something like we
code?
I mean, yeah, you can. I was just trying to think of what exactly to say about it for a second. I was like, shit. Not like they're gonna listen to this, but I had to think about what's the good part.
I mean, we've had some weird things happen the past couple of weeks of people listening. So,
what's the best? What's the highlight? What I miss?
Well, we can tell you off air. We don't need him. Yeah, we don't need to out him more than he is.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck that guy.
Okay. All right. So my drama. Y'all want the tea here?
Yeah.
So
give it to us.
I'm running my mic. The family shows up. Their son happens to have Down syndrome. They're there the entire time. I'm kind of trying to get a sense of what they're all about and that sort of thing, not trying to, fuck with the kid at all. But Dad's making a lot of references that are a little over the top. I make a couple that are kind of on the line. He didn't find them funny, so I backed off. And then my buddy later on, then I let the son come up and do some stand-up comedy. I was like, hey, you tell me some of your favorite jokes, I'd love to hear them. Right.
The dad asked if they could. Josh wasn't like, hey, just here's the mic. The dad was like, hey, we want to get on the mic too.
The dad almost all night was actually resisting me. The son was super down though. Yeah. So I was like, yo, kid, you seem like you want to, like, get up here, tell me some of your favorite jokes. They don't got to be yours. Like, I don't care. Like, let's have some fun. So he comes up, he does 2 knock-knock jokes. Kid does better than I do the entire fucking night.
Killed it.
Yeah, he killed it. And then his dad takes the mic from him after a bit. And it was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever seen. My buddy took a picture. The dad has his son in a headlock like this. And it's like this headlock hug. And he's got him like this. And then he's got his mic in his hand like this, and he's just holding his son hostage while he's trying to do a set. And he, as my other friend described it, it was some shit from like 1975, like Jerry Seinfeld that probably didn't even work back then. Like, I think, what were his jokes? It was something like...
No, he told us a story. Like, the dad told us a story about like, oh, well, I was on an airplane with my kid the other day, and I was just like,
that was the second one.
That's cool.
I was on it be if you said like I worked around a factory with chemicals and that's why my son came out this way.
It's always the mom's fault. They say it's not the dad's fault.
I mean, I didn't hear the mom speak, but from what I heard, the dad definitely had something to play in that whole thing. That's all I'm saying.
I liked him. I had a good time. I liked him. I didn't think there was drama. I thought he was a good dad.
Well, there's a fine line there because it's like if you're bringing him up, it's like, are you bringing him up to genuinely let him have a good time or are you fucking with him? And I'm not saying that's what you were doing. I'm just saying that's the risk you're taking that people are going to read it that way.
Right. So I bring him up that whole thing went over fine. You know? And so what the reason I brought that up was, so dad does one of his jokes, doesn't land, and he goes, "Excuse me, can I do another joke since my son's disabled?" And yeah, it was hella uncomfortable. And everyone just fucking crickets.
And I'm sitting with the wife at this point.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at the table with the wife, and I'm just like, so this is going well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you should get him off. And she was just like, whatever. And I was like, okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
This time I got him off, we ended up with this kid.
Nice one. Nice.
Because he's the youngest.
Anyways, so I have enough comedians who showed up this particular night. So what I do when that happens is I'm like, does anyone want to go again? Like, let's do some round robin, like work on new shit, do some stuff you haven't gotten to do, you know? Anyways, one of my best friends goes up and the first thing out of his mouth is basically, yo, so if this guy is using his kid to get extra time at an open mic, where else do you think he uses my son is disabled excuse?
And they're walking out the door. Like they had left.
Yeah.
They were leaving. They were walking out the door.
Oh, he said it before he walked out? Damn.
Yeah. Except they're right on the other side, so they're right behind him. They completely hear him. There's just technically a tent away. Like... or this large canvas, whatever. But yeah, so he does that. Bartender hears it, right? And the bartender, she's fairly new to working with us on the same night we run the mics.
She freaked out.
And she freaked the fuck out.
Freaked the fuck out. Like you could tell she's totally uncomfortable with disabled people. Like she's just like, oh my God, how dare you fucking, like she freaked out. I was like, okay, ladies, let's go. We got to get out of here.
Oh yeah. Half the crowd left in a fucking instant. And that's when I knew it was a shit show.
Wow.
But yeah, she started yelling at my buddy. She's like, yo, you're on thin ice. And he thinks she leaves. In reality, she just walked around the corner, and because this is an outdoor mic. So she walks around the corner and she's just sitting there behind a fence, basically listening to the rest of his set. And then he sits there and it's like, oh, I'm going to go into... Sorry, you're knocking on my door? Yeah. Oh, I'm on a podcast. Can I talk to you in a little while, please? Thank you.
Bitch better have my rent.
Yeah, my fucking rent.
Oh, your daddy?
Bitch better have my money.
I thought never mind.
Oh wait, before you continue, Sharon has to go. He's gonna go see Aretha Franklin or something.
Back. All right, y'all. Nice meeting you, Josh.
Tell me if it's
Okay.
good. Don't see Jungle Cruise.
I'll text you. You know.
All right,
y'all. See
Bye,
y'all
man.
later.
Later.
So I don't see what he said wrong. He was talking shit about the dad, not the kid.
Yeah, so basically bartender walks out. She has no context really to go off of. She hears 3 seconds and basically she hears this, and her whole thing when I talked to her later was, you're making fun of an audience member, and that's unacceptable.
It's a comedy show.
Yeah. And then they tried to... Now I'm dealing with the whole, they're labeling us just insult comics and stuff. Like basically half the staff at my venue is like almost protesting me now. Yeah, it's a whole shit show.
Oh man, that sucks.
I'm like, it's not even fucking Andre Dawson. Like he didn't even piss anyone off. Like,
He wasn't even there.
I know. I've had Andre out. I don't know if y'all know Andre Dawson. I love
never
him.
heard of him. Never heard of that guy.
Well, what sucks is you can't really defend yourself either. You can't be like, no, I was making fun of the regular guy.
Well,
You say the
okay.
dad. The dad definitely had issues.
Yeah,
You're putting on an open mic in Folsom.
Yeah, Folsom.
And it's not like just like Folsom. It's like in a gated fucking community, like American River Canyon in Folsom. It's like fancy Folsom. So like
there's garbage that lives in Folsom. Look, Rob lives there.
I live there.
he's not garbage. When Rob's not on this shitty podcast, he's like a real guy. He's like living his Folsom life.
Is that true, Rob?
Sure.
Going to like
Collecting-
Whole Foods,
Fuck that.
Trader Joe's.
Are
I
you
like
in
to
the
collect
Folsom
bottles
Lake
and cans. Huh?
I was gonna say, is that the Folsom Lake College bathroom? I thought I recognized it.
Though I do like the Harris Center. But
All right. Does
So
anybody have what?
I'm just wondering, are they going to let you keep having a mic, or are they just cutting you off, or what?
Yeah, that was on not going too well. I showed up Tuesday for half a second just to introduce him because I've been sick. I was like, this guy's gonna run things instead of me. And the bartender was trying to have a whole conversation with me. But the last time we talked, all she had to say to me was, I'm a good Christian woman, and so is the owner of this bar. And I don't think he'd be okay with what happened. You're lucky he didn't hear about this. Otherwise, you would be fired tonight. So I called him the next day. I was like, I'm not going to talk to work here anymore. I'm just going to talk to you directly. You know, if I'm going to get fired, like, let's just get this fucking over with.
Hey, if you're a Christian, forgive me.
Jesus.
Oh.
Jesus, Will.
See how good of a Christian
you really
you are.
are sick, Josh. You're not even playing sick.
No.
Oh, you probably do have the COVID.
Did you get vaccinated?
No, you didn't get vaccinated.
God.
No one did.
Danny knows me.
No one did.
No one did.
I did.
I did.
I did.
Well, and I haven't seen you guys since.
I'm looking forward to my booster.
I'm sure in many ways you're looking forward to a booster.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just looking for a good guy to make me a better fake fucking vaccine passport. That's all I need. You know?
you know they can cross-reference that with the Department of Public Health.
We're not talking about this bullshit.
We're gonna have Steve. We're gonna have Steve Milani on next week, so this shit is gonna be talked about. Unfortunately,
yeah. I'm just warming y'all up. Like,
so dick jokes, huh?
Let's keep it friendly with some fucking dick jokes. Start talking about the disabled. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, they're people too, guys.
Don't bring COVID into this. Like, fuck.
Can I get one extra joke in for my one kid's extra chromosome?
I was thinking that. But you said
you
it.
should have said it, and it bombed. So there you go.
So
That's
honestly, though, the next night, because I walked out with the couple, like I was walking out with them and telling them to like come to my mic. It's in Fair Oaks. They said they lived in Fair Oaks, and the next night the dad came out to my mic, and he didn't have any issues. He's not even bothered by what happened. So like, I don't understand why. I hate when people get so offended for other fucking people, and it's like. This dad and this kid had a great time. This kid was having a good time. And his parents were like pretty cool to like, you know, like the kid wanted to stay. And so the parents were like, cool, all right, fine, we'll stay. And they like stayed. And you guys know how open mics are. Maybe you guys forgot, but like, you know, they're a little rough. And, you know, I give it to the parents for sticking around and the dad's not offended. And I honestly don't think the mom is either. I don't think they raise their kids like that because if you like, I don't know. Like when my kid had cancer, like I didn't treat him like a cancer kid. Like I wasn't like, oh, he's got cancer. Like I was like, take out the fucking trash. Like you're still a kid. You're still my kid. You're still going to do what you need to do. Like you're not going to get any special treatment just because you're sick right now or whatever. I don't know how that works with the other, but you know, I'm just saying like it seemed like they were fine. You know, the kid wanted to do it and they stuck around and they're not offended. So I don't understand why this lady, it's people like that that are ruining the world.
Yeah.
My opinion.
And what I told her was, I was like, you weren't there all night, but I'm like, the dad was talking mad shit to me while I'm doing my set for half the night before you were even there, Danny. He's sitting there, he's like, that joke sucked. Not funny. Shit like that. Like while I'm trying to host the show, and I'm like, if I wasn't hosting right now, I'd tell you to go fuck yourself. But I can't make you leave before the other comics here do. Like somebody else needs to do that, not me. I'm running the show.
Yeah. And I mean, I said some fucked up things, and the parents played along with it. The kid fucking had some questions about the birds and the bees afterwards. Like I saw like the mom like explaining what I meant by one of these, like one of my sock jokes, and she's like, oh well, when you, and I'm just like, yes. Like I was just like, yes, get it, let's go.
It's like watching an ASL interpreter do dirty jokes.
Yeah. I had a great time.
Beautiful.
By the way, who uses a sock? I've never used a sock.
Your stomach's for it, right?
My stomach's
You've
what?
never had a sock with my face on it, Nick.
How do you know?
I could have drawn it on.
Yeah, well, never mind. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to shut my mouth.
Say it.
I said, don't let Mike draw it for you because it won't be pretty.
Oh.
Wow. Mike didn't draw that one that you don't like, though.
Yes, he did. He drew the fucking cover. The thing that's behind Nick, he drew that
Mike
face.
did not draw that.
Who drew that?
That
Someone
was
else.
The other artist that draws. I forgot his
It wasn't
name.
Athena's drawing.
Evan. It was Evan.
Oh, well, that's ugly. I don't like it.
Well, once I get Rob's picture back from Mike, because you saw the one Mike recently drew and you were like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I said that's acceptable.
Yeah, acceptable. So, Josh, just so you understand, if you haven't already, how Danny D truly is, the Athena one she's talking about looks nothing fucking like her.
Does the one behind Nick look like me?
Right.
Is my nose that big?
Oh, wait.
Right
Is my
there.
nose that big? Is my forehead that fucking big? No.
I mean, you're a cartoon in this drawing, so.
I understand that drawing is supposed to represent us. The drawing is supposed to represent us, and all the rest look at how good Nick looks. Nick doesn't look that good.
I don't.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah.
I look like
Where's
Todd
your double
Glass.
chin?
Yeah.
Fuck Fred Flintstone. So
Yeah, what do you like? Come on. What
You
do
wanna
pay him extra?
Oh, they fucked Rob the hardest though in all the pictures. Not gonna
No.
lie.
Maybe.
Yeah, if anyone should be complaining, it's Rob about his picture.
and I don't give a
Like,
fuck. He can only polish a turd so much. So we're good.
What's funny is, Josh, that nose that she's like talking about, we actually had him shrink that nose. It was a lot bigger
I don't
before.
even think I've ever met this guy. Like, I don't think I've ever met him.
I haven't either, but I just said,
Yeah.
something new. But yes, once I get the one back where Rob has his fucking beard and Mike sends it, I'll change him. Don't worry.
Okay, I apologize. I'm sorry, Mike. I know you don't listen to this bullshit, but I thought it was you the whole time.
No. Yeah. No.
Well, it's all right. He doesn't listen.
Oh man, I wanted to say something about what you edited, but I didn't. He's not. Yeah, I don't want to get him in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Thank you.
No, you sure don't.
I mean, I do.
Josh knows me pretty well, I would say. Josh and I are pretty close.
Yeah.
I think he's how long have you been doing comedy?
I always get thrown off by that question because I started like 2 months before COVID, so almost 2 years at this point.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm like, I almost count COVID as halftime because things weren't rolling as normal in stand-up, you know?
Could have gone to Zoom.
Always. Oh, I completely forgot the best part of the entire story I was laying out for everyone earlier. You guys want to hear this last little topper on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the best part was then I call up the owner of the business to talk with him, right? And like you guys were saying, it wasn't bad. It's not like he's making fun of the kid, just making fun of the dad, right? But then afterwards, after he gets called out by the bartender saying that he's walking on thin ice, he decides he should do an impression of the bartender getting irritated with them. And I told this even to the owner. And like, in my mind, that's the only part of the story where I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't know if I can fully get your back there. Like, he might have fucked around too much. I tell this to the owner of the place, and he just starts fucking busting up the second I tell him. He's just like, he's trying to stay serious and take his employee side. He's just like,
the best was like, I hate that cunt too.
Like, come
he's
on.
the only one who shows up anymore.
What are you so offended at? Like, really? Come on. She was like gonna cry. Like, she was that upset. And I was just like, what the get out of here.
Yeah.
I was
I
like, we
hate to
gotta
be
go.
served by a Christian bartender.
Well, it's not like you would know.
Well, yeah, you would, because you get like fucking actually measured shots. It's like, fucking put that shit away.
Yeah.
I'm always the one at the bar that's like, not so much alcohol. Can you just add more like Red Bull or Sprite?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I'm gonna
she's
picture
not
that.
trying to get fucking raped that night. So
Well, because
it's
I
different
drink
for
a
us.
lot. So if I pace it, I could have more drinks.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. By the way, did you ever say what sex position she told you about?
Oh, I'm trying to think. It was some filthy Italian shit.
There's an Italian only sex position? I want to hear this.
No, that's just how I
Instead
describe
of a dirty
Danny's
Sanchez, it's a
personality.
dirty Luigi.
Hey, because Mario's a fuck up.
I'm trying to think. Who was it?
You
I was
add a
really
unibrow.
fucked off that night.
Was it the night we were at the wrestling thing and you made out with my friend's sister
On
Oh.
television.
on television?
Yeah, I got on TV, Mom.
That's all right. That's all right. I was on
Yes,
TV
Cam.
that night too. Yeah, I was on TV that night teaching things. Oh my god.
Some of the boys, who was it? It was either Logan Farr or Andre Dawson, but one of them sent me a picture.
Oh.
Or no, it might have been Matt Medina.
Yeah, it was Cameron and Matt because they sent it to me and they were like, "You were on
Yep.
TV," and I was like, "No, I wasn't." And they were like, "Oh, yeah, you are." And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know that." I didn't know
They
that.
sent me a picture of me just in the background of a fucking wrestling promo, just making out with this girl.
That's fucking great. That's fucking great.
Made my fucking night. Actually, that's made most of my year, but
Yeah, it made
I mean-
everyone's year.
that shit
Now you
was-
know where you got COVID.
Well, like him and Dylan Collins seem to be able to get and pull in like decent looking, appropriately aged
Decent.
girls. And I'm just like, how do you do this, Dylan and Josh? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand that.
He's got game.
No, I know Josh. No, he doesn't. No, what's your
I'm just
game?
me, and sometimes girls like that.
That's true.
That's it.
That's true. Just like
It's
you.
not like I'm sitting here fucking spitting game and being like, holy shit, like I have a castle in Dubai you should
Yeah,
check
you don't
out.
even have closet doors.
But who
And he
needs
does have
big
standards.
He at least hangs his clothes up. We know that. So that's a good thing.
Is that the standard of health in 2021 now? Like, oh,
guess.
they're actually still hanging up their clothes.
So does anybody have anything else before we move on? Because I know Rob has to leave, and I want to get you out of here, Josh, since you're obviously sick and Danny D sort of forced you to come on today, even though you're dying.
Oh, does he
I'm
look like
tired
he's
of being
dying?
at home alone.
That sounded
You
so
still
sad.
No, I've been sick for the last week. I'm like, I just want to be able to be around people again.
Did you not take a COVID test?
I'm
Not
gonna
to
do
bring it
that
up, but I'm just
tomorrow.
asking. Like, do you have a rapid test? Because I can bring you one.
I'm about to do one. I don't have a rapid test. I've never done one of those, Pink. I'll try it. I was
I'll hit you
supposed
up
to go
later.
get tested tomorrow.
All right, I'll hit you up later.
I think I'd rather do that.
No.
I just know I'm sick as hell, and it's probably COVID. So I've been just acting like I have.
I'll throw it on your front lawn. I'm with the boys on that one. Like, I'll keep a distance. I'll throw it on your lawn.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to be around someone that's sick.
Taking precautions. I love it.
Doesn't matter what kind of sickness, I just don't want to be around it.
Oh, that one sounded like it had some lung butter in it, buddy. Yeah, that sounded fucking productive as hell.
Gross.
Snacks.
I'm losing weight with every cough, bro. I'm getting an ab workout right now.
All right. So, Josh, have you listened to the podcast before?
I just started listening to Bad Man Randy. I was supposed to have woken up at 1 o'clock to listen to the podcast. Instead, I woke up at 5. So I listened to Bad Man Randy.
You've been asking this whole time to be on a podcast that you have not fucking listened to?
He's not the only one.
I was mainly just fucking with you, to be honest. I was like, oh, you had Dane Nichols on before you had me on? Like,
I genuinely felt bad. Now I got you on, and then you didn't fucking listen.
Hey, I listened to one up.
Okay.
We got through Bad Man Randy.
Well, you only have like 150 more to go.
Yeah, I love how honest he was with, I was just messing with you. It's like, I don't really want to be on it. It's like, I don't really want to be here.
He was trying to back out of it today, and I was like, nope, we need you. We've already, I'm not going to disappoint Nick.
Yeah, not again. You'd be the second guest. Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'll still do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, you're sick. You're lonely anyways.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you probably didn't hear it, but we do this thing called Inside the Comic Studio.
Really?
Yes. Before we get into it, though, Josh, plug your social media, plug any shows you got coming up, plug whatever the fuck you want, really.
Social medias are at jboughton96 on Instagram. I don't do the Twitter anymore. Boughton. People can't spell my last name. Only show I got right now, I just said no to a bunch of them. I'm only doing the roast battle on September 15th at the Punchline. It's going to be a hardcore roast battle. So if either of our jokes ever bombs, we get hit with a cookie tray upside the head.
Can I hit you?
You'd have to talk to Josh Means about
Oh, that's not a problem. Yeah, I get to hit you or Dane.
Dude, that's an opportunity to make money. You should auction off. Like, who gets hit? Like right
People
before
would
the
love to
show.
hit both of us.
No, just to hit anybody.
I would hit Dane in a second.
Danny would hit anybody in a second.
That's not true. I'm a gentle flower. I'm not evil.
All right, Danny, what do you got?
Besides everything, I don't know. I'm going to be in Santa Rosa. This comes out on Saturday on YouTube. Check me out, I guess, on Tuesday. I'll be at Sally Tomatoes in Santa Rosa. I'll actually be there all weekend. I have a show tomorrow night there. And then just check out my Instagram or my Facebook. I'll update my shows there. You can always catch me on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. at the Blarney Stone in Orangeville. It's a great time. We get nice and sleazy in there. That's it.
As she hits her titty.
Yeah, I was thinking. I use them a lot.
Josh, no joke, when we would record live, I would just look over and randomly she would just be holding her tit.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I didn't even realize it.
Fucking Danny.
I mean, you know how David Thorne is always like this with his beard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like certain people, I forget. They're just right there in front. This is the only thing I can see. I can't even see my fanny pack when I'm wearing my fucking fanny pack. So like, that's it. That's it.
Rob, what do you got?
Nothing after that. My side project, the Stand Up Dads podcast. I do that with my buddy Mike. We talk about parenting and throw in some dick jokes. New episodes come out every Sunday.
Nice. Follow me on Twitter at the Big Nick J. And I actually have shit to plug. amazing. I will be featuring on Cheap Seats Review podcast next week. Week after that, I'll be on the Delvin Cox Experience, Cox with an X. And then the week after that, I will be on Po' Boy Pod. We had him, Jody B. We had him guest on here, so I got some good podcasts.
I like that guy.
On. Yeah, he's good. Mm-hmm. I made a joke saying that you wanted to ride his face, Danny, and he was like, "Well, there's only one good half of my face," and I was like, "Touche."
Damn.
Who are you talking? What did you? Who did you tell that to?
Jody.
The New Jersey or the Philly guy, the Philadelphia guy?
No, the one that shot himself in the face.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I mean, online, we all look good. Not you, Nick, but the rest of
us. Josh is like, what the fuck did I walk into? Sorry, Josh.
I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I'm like, I expect y'all to be like saying some crazy shit and not me. Like,
you knew I was on this podcast, right?
Oh yeah, but like
he doesn't.
That doesn't know us. By surprise.
Well, okay.
Yeah, he could have came on here and we could have been like, Mormons or something.
I didn't even come up with the name for this fucking podcast. I wasn't even on it at first. Really? I had to beg. No, I had to talk to the powers that are higher than me and beg and show up. And then they were like, "Fuck it." Right, Nick?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yep. Plus, it's always good to have a girl in here every now and then. No, it is. Fuck you. I'm just saying. It's nice to have a different perspective. Even though you're one of the guys, you got a vagina.
It did get kind of sausage party-ish before you came on. So,
yeah, we broed out, as they say. I don't know who says it, but fucking whatever.
Yeah, I know who says it, but he sucks. He's a bad wrestler and a bad comic.
Wow.
Fuck, dude.
3 shows in a row.
We are going to get some heat.
Bada bing. From who? Not from him. He can't do anything.
He's still, he hasn't blocked me. Although he did send me a message and then he deleted it. And I was like, fuck, I didn't see that message. So I'm curious.
Nico reached out to me and was like, should I kick him off Displaced? And then someone else reached out to me and was like, should I kick him off this? And I was like, no. Just leave him be. He's fine. He'll fuck it up on his own with you guys. And then you'll have your own story for what you did.
Exactly. So Inside the Comic Studio is actually brought to you by Anavi Market. Yes, we got a brand new sponsor. There'll be a link in the show notes for a referral code. You get 15% off CBD pills, hemp oil, hemp pills, CBD, I guess like flax seed kind of thing. I don't know what they call it, but yeah. So check out the link if you're going to buy CBD stuff. We did a giveaway and it was a pretty good giveaway. Lots of entries.
That's dope.
All right. So Josh, Inside the Comic Studio, we ask all comedians the same 5 questions. First question is first joke that landed well.
First joke that landed well. I'm trying to think. I think it was probably first joke I started getting more comfortable with because I had some jokes that like landed, but like I wasn't consistent with them. I'd say one of the more I started getting more consistent with was when I was a kid, I asked my dad where babies come from, and he told me I came from doggy style. Fucking retarded, but here we are.
All right.
Sounds like a good guy.
Next question. Favorite thing about the local comedy scene?
I think it's probably been so far the people. Even though there's some shitheads that get on my nerves, I still love them. I mean,
all right.
Like the people definitely make it what it is. I think I wouldn't want to be around it as much if there wasn't some of the people I love so much, like Danny over here. Not just brown nosing. Danny's fucking cool. Also fucking hilarious to watch hit on men. One of my favorite pleasures in life.
Hit on guys. What are you fucking talking about?
Oh my god. Cool. You're Mac Mommy.
No, and so Josh, it's quite funny you bring that up because this guy Mike we're talking about, he's an artist, but he's also part of Stand Up Dads, and he was at an open mic, and Danny was so drunk.
He was at Scoreboards.
Yeah, he was at Scoreboards, and Mike, he has sex with young women, not like illegal, but like easily 20-year difference. Okay. Danny, as Mike is walking out, drunk as hell,
and I'm not attracted to this guy.
No, she's not.
In any sort of way.
Yells. I mean, everybody in the bar can hear it. I'm going to fuck you, Mike. I'm going to fuck you and make you want to fuck women your age. And then he's like laughing and she's like, no, I'm fucking serious. I'm going to fuck you. And this is all yelling loud indoors.
He was scared.
And he still should be.
He's a little guy.
Whatever. Things happen.
That's what I love about Danny. She just straight up don't give a fuck sometimes. It's great.
She's more over the top than some of my black friends. Like when he comes to hitting on people.
Who did I hit on in front of you? No, because normally it's guys hitting on me.
Okay. To be fair, yes, every scenario I'm talking is started with them hitting on you.
Okay, all right.
But then you took over and you were just hitting on them.
Because I try to make it as uncomfortable as I possibly can.
Yeah,
like
it's fucking hilarious.
Uncomfortable as I possibly can. Like, look, bro, what are we working here with? What's your body count? Like, do you have herpes?
It's in a group. It's not her by herself. She'll just be like, what am I working with? How big is your dick? Like,
I'll be like, I really only like 6 or 7 minutes, missionary style. I'm not flexible either. Yeah. Do you have a house? Like, I make it really, I'm like, it's summertime too. So you really got to like feed me and treat me nice. Like, I don't make a lot of exceptions in the summer, shit like that.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Next question. One thing you dislike or would like to see changed in the local scene?
Main thing I'd like to see changed. I'd like more venues, but with COVID right now, that's not really happening. I just like the variety of various shows. Every room's a little bit different. I want to see more variety.
All right. Next question. Favorite local comedian?
Oh, probably Matt Medina.
Good choice.
Nice.
Yeah, I do love Matt's really in the vein. I don't really give a fuck what you think about me. I'm just being me right now. And if you don't like that, like, too fucking bad. Like, that's it.
All right. Last question. Advice to new comedians.
Oh. Well, enjoy your successes. You're going to have a lot more in the beginning when people are more generous to you. And then get ready for some times they're going to suck. But if you get through that, you're going to get better and you're going to start enjoying things a lot more.
Sounds like advice for life.
Life guru Josh.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it. I do. Rob has to get out of here, but before, I have a great question. Mm-hmm. Rob sent me. Well, first of all, I want to point this out because this I just think is hilarious. Rachel Dolazel, you guys remember her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She had an OnlyFans.
Really?
Okay. Why is that?
For those of you that don't know, that was the white lady that acted like she was black and got busted, and she was like running the NAACP or some shit.
Is that the picture of her right there that says popular and it has a picture of her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my stepmom.
She's white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
White's a state of mind is what I like to say to people.
Where can I? Okay. You don't. Never mind.
What?
Identified as black. That's what started all that shit.
What do you want?
I want a lot of things. I want people to stop being fucking retarded or stupid. Well, God damn it. I just want. What did she do on her OnlyFans? Did she do what the rest of us do on OnlyFans?
No.
No, she showed hair braiding things, which is actually pretty funny. She showed ways to take care of your hair if you're a black person.
But
$5 a month. A white lady will teach black people how to do their hair.
Yeah. And she took pictures of her feet.
does she have nice feet?
I don't know.
Okay.
See, I'm not a judge on good feet.
Changed my mind. I think Rachel Dolezal is the best comedian of all time.
Let's see. Is there a picture of her feet?
Okay,
No.
she.
Kinda there. Down.
What is? She's not like Irish. So what is she?
I don't even know. She's
Okay.
crazy. That's what she is.
Well, that's good. That's hot. That's hot. I like that.
This?
Yeah, is that her?
Yeah.
She doesn't have bad feet. Well, they're not.
She's trying to look like Coco.
Yeah. That guy's Ice Cube's daughter, wife.
Ice-T.
Ice-T. That's what I fucking like.
Yeah, this isn't worth $5 a month though.
Why not?
Jesus. No.
Look at me. Take a picture of the sunset.
With my cultural appropriation braids.
How has she not gotten like just grabbed by her braids and beat the fuck out of?
Oh, people were pissed.
Question.
Yeah.
Because she actually was the lead of a chapter of the NAACP.
All I think of is Dave Chappelle. All I think of is Dave Chappelle when he is like doing the KKK and he's like blind and he's like, take off the hood, take it off. And he takes it off. Yeah, that's all I think of. Is like how.
And Clayton's head explodes literally
Yeah.
in the crowd. Or
Yeah.
not Clayton. Clayton was Dave Chappelle.
He divorced his wife.
Yeah. Can't say the rest.
I fucking love it. But yeah, that's what I think about when I hear shit like this. Like, who? I don't know. You know, I don't know. I do things that I can't explain. Maybe people do that too. I don't know.
Well, I'm hoping you will all explain your answer to this one because I'm super curious. So, a French man has developed scented flatulence pills. Make your fart smell like roses or chocolate. Now, Rob would take a fart in the mouth from, who was it, Rob?
Selma Hayek.
Selma
Not
Hayek.
just one, all day, every day. Fuck it. Bring it on.
I don't know who wouldn't do that.
Exactly.
So, I want to know for the rest of the group, what's the celebrity you take a fart from if it smelled like roses or chocolate? And it's not like you're
In
just
the
going to be in the
mouth?
room. Yeah, it's
No.
like the chocolate starfish is right in front of your face. You're going to feel it. Like
There's not.
you know that
There's
puff.
not one.
You know that puff thing you get when you
There's
go to
not
the eye
one.
doctor? It's going to be like that. Just poof.
There's not one.
There's not one.
Not
No
unless
one?
there's a lot of money affiliated with it.
See? So
There's
really,
not one that I would just let do it for fun. Are you insane?
But it smells like chocolate.
I don't
Like it's
want
not
to
going
get pink eye.
That's true.
to. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about the pink
I
eye.
didn't either.
I had that shit as a kid, man. It's
No,
all
someone's
brown eye,
wouldn't have to
Danny.
smell like chocolate. I wouldn't care.
Oh, jeez.
Because hers just smell like tulips. I don't know.
Or smell like
Yeah,
rich.
that's my thing. I'm trying to think.
Do
What's
you know
the
who
name
Selma
of?
Hayek is?
Oh no! Now that they
And
pull
Josh
her
is
up,
super
I see
young.
why.
He doesn't know older
I
ladies.
just don't know her by name, but holy shit!
Mhm.
She can really-
He's like, I gotta go after this. I'm busy. I'm
might have to
sick.
go right now.
So
Yeah,
Rob
Yeah, she's
Rob would take one from her with no pill. Okay.
Yes.
makes sense.
All right, Josh, what about you?
Oh, yeah.
What's the celebrity you'd take a fart from if it smelled like chocolate or roses?
What's the chick's name from Hunger Games? What's that chick's name?
Oh.
Jennifer.
The main one. Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence.
There you go.
I don't even care if it smells like chocolate or roses.
See?
Like, if I can smash, like, it can smell
That's
like
your type.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if I had to pick
The older pictures, like, she's too young looking for me. But like the leader,
Even the
figures-
newer pictures, she's too young for me.
Yeah, I'm seeing them on the screen right here, and I'm only 25. It's still making me feel a little weird.
I feel that way when I see like Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and I'm like,
Oh
fuck,
God.
that guy is so hot. Like, oh, and he's like 12 in that movie. And I'm just like, God damn it, Taylor Lautner. Oh.
Gosh, you're the same age of an abortion I'm responsible for.
Holy shit.
We share a name too.
We're going to call you Josh.
That's what I call Dayton. I call him the aborted
Yeah, there's
one.
no anyone who names their abortion.
So
1, 2, 3.
Get a punch card. You don't have to talk about it. It's a secret silence.
your 10th one is free.
Oh my God, that's a lot of abortions for one.
So I think I heard Danny was leaning towards someone. Who are you leaning towards, Danny?
Just for the fun of things, I'll say Jason Momoa.
Okay.
Who's that?
That'd
Or
be
Ben
a
Affleck.
powerful fart.
Jason Momoa or Ben Affleck?
Or Ben Affleck? That is a stark
Ben
difference.
Affleck.
Why? I love Ben Affleck.
Affleck's a fucking pussy compared to this Momoa guy. You should stick him.
Yeah, but
Faithful.
if you're farting in my face, like I think Ben Affleck will be a little cleaner.
Okay,
I mean-
I can see that.
But I would fuck either of them just the same. I would let him fucking pull a train on me if they wanted to. But yeah, those are my two top picks.
All right.
Yeah, a little soft and sweet, sour and sweet. I don't know.
All right. How about this? Of those two, which one would you take a fart from that didn't smell like chocolate or roses?
Probably Jason Momoa because I would like let him like do whatever he wanted to me.
I think my wife has the same answer too.
Yeah.
I think
She has the fucking coloring book. Of course she does.
yeah.
Even as a straight man, I think you have good taste and all that, Danny. I approve.
Appreciate that. Nick, who would you pick?
Anna Nicole Smith in her guest Gene days.
Okay.
She'd have to be alive. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Keep her dead. I'll take that smell. Keep
I
her
don't think
dead.
that's smelling like roses, dude.
Yeah. It smells like ash. Maybe you could sniff her. You could snort her since she got like cremated or something.
But probably, let's see. Probably Scarlett Johansson.
She just had a baby today.
Who cares?
Seriously?
Yeah, she had a baby today.
Okay.
Or shit, who is the who's
You know,
the
her twin brother would probably do it for you, and he looks kind of just like her.
she has a twin?
Yeah, he looks just the same. Like he looks got the lips and everything. You know how
Really?
weird it looks on a guy?
Is he transgender or what?
No, he's a regular guy.
Oh.
He's a regular
Or,
guy.
well, you know what I fucking mean. He's God damn it,
That
you
does not look
guys.
the same. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that looks like a man.
No, look at them when they were younger, right there. And she's in a yellow shirt. Go
I see
down,
it,
go to the
yeah.
left, right there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
I
he
can
looks
see
a
it.
little more manly.
Her tits are way bigger.
I was talking about their lips.
And then
Ooh,
probably
Kate
her
Upton,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kate Upton's fucking gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, I would get fuck. She is
I mean-
fucking hot.
Her fappening was one for the ages.
I would take a fart from her probably too.
There you go.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's pretty hot.
All right.
She's hot.
Well, on that note, I got to leave you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Josh, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Rob.
I'll talk to
Good
you
to
guys
meet
later.
you.
And if COVID kills you, we really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
I'm ending the show. I'm just leaving. I'll let you
oh no,
guys on.
we'll end it.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
It's
sorry.
been an hour. Yeah, we'll end it. Because
Okay.
he's
Okay.
yeah,
to
she's
you.
got to do shit.
Well, get better then, fucker.
All right, Josh, thank you for coming on. Everybody, stay safe. Josh, don't die.
Thank you.
All right, I'll message
Yeah,
you about that
yeah.
test. Okay.
All right. Appreciate
Later,
it,
guys.
Danny.
Bye.